Hi all, welcome back to more DD at Peleliu. This is my take 3 part 17. Okay, where are we? US action phase of turn 11. We have 4 US actions. Semper Fi gave us 2 extra ones, that's why that little green cube's there. And we've got a naval gunfire marker grant. Remember, yeah, Rob had commented that he was urging me to make that move up to there as well. However, my follow-up, just taking a bit more time and then maybe chucked that naval gunfire in there, got this disrupted. Yellow didn't fire in the last phase as well, so we could have been in there or taking the tank out. I mean, okay, I know I didn't know, I wasn't to know what this was going to be, but it just seemed like a good play to have used the naval gunfire, and then avoiding getting the HQ disrupted, and yeah, it was just kind of horrible. Yeah, just it's bad enough. You're going to make, well, was it a silly mistake? I don't know, maybe some of you wouldn't consider using the naval gunfire there, but it felt like a silly sort of attack. It didn't have enough strength to, and we more than likely would have took the depth marker out with the gunfire as well, remember? No, sorry, that's only when you barrage with it. That's only when you barrage with it, yeah. So I don't know if see, I might be considering barraging with that now or using it to support the attack. I don't know, I'm going to come to that in a second. A couple of things I was looking at when I was watching back, and yeah, I'm probably going to need some help with this, so I'm going to add this in here right now. That one's fine. It's that one. Yeah, these positions here. I mean, the yellow one looks pretty straightforward, and I think I can do this. A17, and then you've got this red position as well, A18. Well, I was looking and I moved these units up here, and then I was talking about maybe going for this yellow position. And then I noticed this hex here. Well, this hex, these 2 hexes here at the back have no field of fire into them from the yellow position. I mean, I feel like, and in particular this one here, that I can move from here to here. And I'm still on the, I mean, it's just a beach hex, isn't it? It's just the same as this hex here. Apart from the yellow fires into that, it's just the same. It's got a wee bit of sand and it's got mostly water, but we're allowed to be in that position. So I don't think there's anything to stop me from moving. Like, obviously I can't move through the jungle, but I can move into there, and then I can move into there and not be in its field of fire at all. And also, well, this one's a little less clear. In fact, yeah, looking at it now, it is clear, but not to benefit me. Because, well, no, hold on. I'm not sure that it is completely clear then. Can I move from this hex to this hex? It looks like the hex side of that one is completely in the water, which tends to make me think, no, you can't. Yes, you can move into this hex, but you would have to move into it from there. I think crossing across there, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be told that, yeah, that is, because you can see the sort of the blue line. I don't know what the blue line's, I suppose it's representing the water line, isn't it? You can see that it sort of crosses before the hex meets the corner there. You know, if you can just look at, well, that's as far as I can zoom in. To me, it looks like I'd be crossing across water there, which I'm not allowed to do. But I don't know. I'm not 100% sure if that is the case. So I'll leave my questions here, and may need to go looking, I suppose. If I mean, this one feels okay. I don't see why I can't move from 1, 3, 2 to 1, 3, 2, 3. and not be in his field of fire. And, for that matter, I could have moved from here into there, and, well, it doesn't look like I'd be taking an infiltration check there as well, but it's it's just, I noticed it when I was coming up here. So I will leave them in the video here. Please tell me that if there's something stopping me from moving from here to here, and if it's alright to then be attacking this unit and not be under any threat at all. But I suppose the more important one is, which looks a bit more iffy, can I move from, what is that, 1224 to 1225? Can I move from there to there? I'm not so comfortable about that one. I mean, it does feel like this is still a beach hex, but crossing from there to there feels like it's all water I'm crossing. So I don't think that one would be allowed. But again, I will leave that there because it's quite possible I'll not get to that part, and maybe somebody can answer the question there. I mean, I'm probably not likely to get to this either, but I think I'm going to go for this that way. So I'm going to consider probably this unit here, because my thinking was moving unit up there and to come and go 1, 2 into here, but it's, well, unless I take the slow process of moving into there, then moving into there and having 2 units in the steady fire there, I don't, well, maybe you do actually need to, or want to have that, Grant. I mean, if you do want to do that, then you want to get this unit into position here before you then, well, you're actually better having a unit in there and a unit in there, and then making the move into there, both at the same time, aren't you? So you've got then two stacks of units moving from no threat to steady fire. So it's going to take time to set that up, and do we have time? I don't know. Do we have time? We're not halfway through the game yet, so possibly. Do we have? it's the weakness of my force that bothering me. Hal made a comment. It feels like I'm prepared better for the night turn. I've got further on the island. I have moved further on the island in the previous attempt. Well, I had a take 1 as well, but I never got very far. But certainly before take 2, I hadn't got right up there, so I am certainly moved in further. But it's just the weakness. It's all these units are quite weak, and you don't really get. I mean, yes, there are some turn 15, 16, and then we get the artillery on turn 17. So I don't know. I mean, maybe if you can hold out till they come in. But we've still not had the counter-attack event, and that's going to kick in. If it doesn't kick in on turn 12, it's certainly going to kick in on turn 13, because that's part of the rules. So you better be sort of ready for that. So yeah, it might be an idea to slowly just get a couple of stacks of units into these 2 hexes and move something into here. I mean, yeah, the fact it doesn't fire into there, I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why there's no fire dots into there. I mean, the red position here, there's not a fire dot into there, but that could be because there's no way you can move from there to there anyway. Although in saying that, what's to stop you from moving from there to there? I don't think there's anything to stop you from moving from there to there. So, very good. Look up A17. It's hex 1223. Maybe I'll just a quick look for that. Well, nothing came up from the searches of the hex number or the position number, so I'll leave it there with you if anybody wants to. But I might. Well, I don't see an issue with moving from there to there. Like I say, I mean, maybe this one, but okay. Well, what are you going to do, Grant? Where are the Yeah. I did come, I'd meant to come here earlier to have a shot, because I thought I'll get this, because this is quite brain burning for me. Always the US action phase about how to get and try and get all right. But I had one more part of Trismegistus to do, so I went and done that instead. It was quite good fun, but so now I'm sort of sitting scratching my head thinking, oh, because it was quite thinky that the last moves that I made in that other game, the Trismegistus, was quite thinky as well. So I've maybe used up all my my brain capacity. Well, the possible attacks you've got are here, yeah, okay, and here. So, and remember, there's a naval gunfire involved, right? This guy, this hero got taken away, but he's still full strength. So the attack on this could be 7. Remember, I'm not getting a +1 either. We would just be attacking this. It's in jungle. It's got depth. We could get assistance from just one tank, I want to say. I think that's right, innit? Yeah. There's 4 tanks left. 1, 2, 3, and that little one up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's only too short to get in there, isn't he? Because I left him back there. Yeah, he's going to require an action. But remember, we've got 4 actions this turn. So yeah, I mean, the attack on this, there's no... Yeah, I can't get any range fire apart from the tank. So the attack on this would be probably a 10. I mean, the inspired marker only, it gives him a free action still, but it doesn't, there's no wild card involved, which is kind of annoying when you're attacking something like this. Wish you could maybe decide if you wanted to add a weapon requirement or not, because sometimes you might not want to reveal the depth marker. So 10, and that would mean that this tank's still going to be sitting in the beach here, just waiting for the artillery to hit him. He's never got off. He keeps getting used for things like this, which is good. But I mean, to be honest, if he doesn't support this attack, he will move because he's not in range of anything else. I don't feel like I should just be sitting here and, well... Now, the other thing, if I add the naval gunfire, it adds another 9 to this. That makes it 16. And 3 if I wanted the tank for 19. It might be that I don't want to bother with the tank with that if I use naval gunfire. And hold on. He needs a radio. He'll have a radio at full strength, yeah. Yes, he has a radio. So... it feels like the better thing to be doing, doesn't it? To be using it there. Right, let's look at what could happen here then if we decided to use this. Right, tanks in range of this are again... Oh, hold on. No, he's out of range of that as well. So we've only got this one tank, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, to support an attack on either of them. We already looked before. I mean, our HQ's disrupted below, and this, by the way, this would be an action as well, which again we've got 4, so maybe not an issue. But this guy also got hit by artillery fire last turn, which is like a bit like, come on, you know, you kind of feel like was it not enough that this came in here and smacked him about, and then next turn yellow's not in the card, we think, we can relax a bit, and then green fires with artillery fire and hits this guy. So he's not 5 strength anymore, he's 3 strength. He's got Demolition's Bazooka, which does nothing for either of these. We're not going to have the weapons and attacking either. The best we can get is support from a 3 strength tank. So it's going to be 6 against 3. This would disrupt us. Yes. 6 against 2, which is doubled to 4, would not disrupt us. We'd have greater than without the weapons. We'd be disrupted. So other options are we chuck the naval gunfire in here. Well, yeah. This is what I was trying to think about last night when I was not recording. But well, can that happen though? Yeah, because he's sitting in yellow field of fire. What we could do is we could barrage this with the possibility of taking its depth out, disrupting it, and we could, well, here's another thought. We could barrage the yellow tank with this. If we get lucky and disrupt it, then both yellow positions are disrupted, then this guy can get out of there. That doesn't mean using the naval gunfire here, though. If we use it to support attack the naval gunfire, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't bring machine guns or flamethrower, so it's not going to do any better. So the best thing to do would be barrage this position and either barrage this with a tank or attack it with this unit and get support from the tank to disrupt it. But if we do any of that using the naval gunfire, then the best we've got here is an attack at 10. So in the jungle, if he's, well, we've got to hope that he's a 2, right? If he's a 2, double to a 4, and we've got 10, we do double him and then stop him there, disrupt. We're still going to be sitting this guy in steady blue. This could come down into steady blue here and be able to help next turn, right enough. He's just still infantry HQ on his own though. And of course, if this is a 3, double to a 6, we're not doubling it, and are we going to be disrupted? I think. The good thing is this is in steady blue. So, and then if we dig down and get the depth, nothing happens. He's still sitting in steady blue, even though this isn't disrupted. And remember, it doesn't really matter because if blue's going to fire, this is still going to be able to fire. You know, at least we get to see what this is. So it sort of feels like a better idea to maybe use this naval gunfire up here then. If we barrage the position, naval gunfire would require a circle or a triangle, and it doesn't matter what the colour is, as long as it's a circle or a triangle. Then it's going to remove the depth marker. Looking up at the last discard. There was a bunch of CC cards. It's a circle, but yeah, I mean, symbol-wise, it's difficult. It's not that it needs colour and symbol, and the naval gunfire definitely disrupts. It doesn't mess about. It doesn't matter if I don't get the colour or the symbol. It disrupts. And then just to double check to do that, barrage with naval fire. Long as at least one undisrupted US infantry unit with a radio. Oh, we can't do it. I know I was getting the radio before from this, but that's because it was attacking. I know I can do it in an attack. Well, hold on. No. No, because we're talking about this. It does not extend its field of fire. If it was a tank, then this would be sitting. This HQ would be sitting with a radio in its field of fire. So there's nothing in yellow field that like straight up yellow field of fire, is there? Well, apart from this guy, and he's not got a radio. Nah. As long as at least one undestructed US infantry unit with a radio or in command of an NHQ is in the target's field of fire. That's wrong. So I can't do that. Hold on. Remember, Grant, you could move something into there. Yeah, just felt like I could hear Martin there telling me that time when I says, "There's nothing to stop you moving something in there." Do you mean that this guy's got a radio? Well, he's going to be in command anyway. All I need to do is move one of these little guys into there, then we've got that situation. Okay, we're back in the game. Because I feel like this is a better place to do it rather than over there at the blue. And I don't know what I'm going to do when the results come out. I mean, the other thing is, well, I'll tell you what, yellow's not, I'm going to look at this is the top, well, mind you, I just scooped all the cards up, so this isn't necessarily the last card that was drawn, to be honest. Because when I finished the Close Combat, I just scooped them up. Looking for yellow, I'll tell you what. Oh, I'll tell you why there's no yellow, because was this not the Close Combat that we had? No. Where was it disappointing? Yeah, it was. It was here. This Close Combat. That's why there's no yellow in these cards, because I never got one yellow out of 5 cards. Look, there's 4, 5, 6, and then he had 2 yellow. He got 2 yellow. So actually, I draw the Japanese cards second, wouldn't I? So in actual fact, these might have been the last 2 cards. But look at, there's no yellow in these 5 cards. 6 cards. And look up on the track, no yellow. Look across in the discard pile. Top of the discard pile, no yellow. So yeah, I suppose I'm thinking what I don't want to do is take the chance and barrage this tank and not succeed, because then I'm not going to have this option of escaping with this guy. Well, has he got 2 steps, this guy? He does. So going in on CC would be 5 cards. Wait, not this turn, obviously, but next turn. I'm going to do this. We really want to hit. So what are we going to do first, though? I really don't know what the last card was. So I feel like I want to draw a card for yellow. And then I want to use the Naval Gunfire. Naval Gunfire it doesn't care about the colour, remember. It needs a circle or a triangle. Really, because I want to kill the depth. So as long as it's not a diamond. So, are we doing this? Yeah, do it. Right, no, hold on. Well, yeah, I can do the barrage on the tank. No, can I? Yeah, because this only needs to have a unit in... Yeah, it just needs a unit observing when we're doing the tank barrage, yeah? It doesn't need radios and all that. Undisrupted... yeah. In order, the tank unit... Sorry, either the tank or the observing unit must be in command of NHQ. Well, the tank is in command. He's in yellow. Sorry, we're looking at this tank, not at the unit. I suppose that was the other option. I could barrage that position. And there's you've also got the chance of taking the depth out with that. But then this tank is left up, isn't it? So this is a way of doing it without using the naval gunfire. Yeah, but the chances of getting the depth of that, I would need a yellow triangle to get the depth. I'm just going to do what I said at first. Okay, I'm going to barrage the tank, the yellow tank position, with this. Yeah. Okay, I know it's wasted. We just need we need the colour. The symbol doesn't work here. The symbol alone doesn't work. And he's not got depth, so it's not that I'm going to do. Yeah. Well, at least we'll find out. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to barrage that. I need yellow. Come on, don't let me down. And it was a triangle as well. Damn it. Oh man, how could that happen? You know, the next card's going to be yellow, isn't it? And it's going to, you know what it's going to be? A yellow diamond, I bet you. And the reason it's going to be a diamond is because then that's not going to destroy this depth if I use this naval gunfire. Ah, dear, dear, dear. Okay, I'm gonna move one of these units out. Then A11's gonna move out into there. So it's now sitting in yellow field of fire. And I'm gonna barrage this using this. That's wrong. I've counted this before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's one short. Could you not have put him in range, Grant? Did you move that guy the last time? Mind you, he's not in command now as well, so yeah, I couldn't do that. Yeah, let's just do it. Right, so it doesn't matter what colour I get. This is definitely going to be disrupted. What I want is a circle or a triangle on the card so that we destroy the depth marker, right? We don't want a diamond. What did I say it was going to be? A yellow diamond. Okay. We disrupt this guy. We do not remove his depth. That is our naval gunfire marker gone. Well, we've done their cards the wrong way about. If we'd done them the other way about, this would be disrupted, this would be disrupted, and not have depth if I'd done them the other way about. Well, that's me about coming up for half an hour in as well. I just feel like going to my bed. Yeah, I can't see myself doing much more here. Well, you've done that now. Why don't we just go for this and just yeah? I part of me sort of wants put in my misery again. I don't know. I just these are the things that need to work. They need to work for you. You need to get the luck with these. And well, that didn't happen. I could go in and CC this guy. Yeah, that's silly. Let's not do that, Grant. Right, I'm probably going to just take a break and go and pause, and I think it'll be an overnight pause anyway. Yeah, you never know. I might come back, and I thought if I got through the US action phase, I might have come back later for a bit more relaxed, sort of like the pain of the Japanese fire phase, but to come back and have to think about what I'm going to do next. Well, I feel like we should still make this attack, so let's do it. So that's 7. Does mean this tank's going to be sitting on the beach still again. But I need more than 7. So I'm going to attack with 10. He's in command, so you can support the attack. Yeah, that's right. He gets a free action from Inspired. He's in command, like we've said. So 10. I can't bring anything else in. This is in the jungle, so it's getting doubled. I don't want to see a 3. 1 with flanking. Okay, that's good. I mean, it's not good, but it's good. So we know what we need to progress, but so we had 10, he gets doubled to a 2, we don't have the weapons, he's disrupted. Okay. Well, that went better. Yeah, and I need to think about what I'm going to do with this, I suppose. What about, I mean, yeah, I talked about bringing this guy down. Well, now we know we need a flank for this, so yeah, but because this is still sitting up, I don't want to move in there, do I? Well, we're going to have to do something about that before we can create the flank then. Well, or we're going to have to move into intense field of fire. Or CC on. It's a possibility. Inspired? No, I'm assuming it doesn't count. No, because it's not a hero anymore. So it's not going to get the extra card, is it? I think you know what, just keep moving, Grant, keep moving. I think I'm going to move that into there. Well, is there any point now that we know we need to flank? Should we look at this yellow position then? Well, not really. I'm not just going to move that into there in the 10 somewhere. I mean, okay, it's an infantry HQ, but I think the fact I can move that down there. I'm going to move that down there, and then I'm going to move this into there. Ooh, that's got a range of 2. Ooh. Well, wait a minute then. There's a thought. Ooh, that's a nice idea then. Oh, hold on. Is this jungle? Really? It's got a little bit of jungle at the edge there. I'm fine with these ones. And even that one, it's just this one is still meant to be jungle, isn't it? I mean, the road, I don't think it matters. It doesn't really explain. Well, hang on. It must tell you somewhere about the road. No, it tells you on the terrain chart. Ignore effects of other terrain on movement when entering a hex through a hex side crossed by a road. So it's just for the road. If it's got any part of jungle in it, I'm guessing that's a jungle hex. Well, hold on. This would be able to fire at range. This hex here. But he's not getting into that just yet. Because he was in there, wasn't he? Okay, so I think I still will move that down, will I? Well, what good does it do you though, Grant? Is this sitting in yellow, is it? It is. So, I mean, there's that risk there, but Yeah, I don't want to move into there though with that. So I mean, I know I don't need the strength. You know, I could. Well, there's possibilities this guy gets hit. I'm struggling here to think. I'm struggling to think things through. So I'm going to move that hero unit into there. I'm not sure if I'm moving the HQ out just now. I think I'm going to probably call it a night. I just don't feel like I've got my brain's not up for it. Yeah, okay. So 35 minutes there. I will be on pause, and I'll be back to finish this tomorrow at some point. Okay, cheers. Hi all, right, back to continue this part 17. Think I'm around about 35 minutes, just went and had a quick look. Right, mistake to fix. That's going to help a bit. I went to my bed last night thinking about this, and I thought, something feels wrong about that barrage using the nail gunfire. Of course, it only shows it on the player aid, so I couldn't get in the rulebook. I had my tablet, so I had to open up and download the file that's got the player aids, because I was just lying in bed before heading off. I thought, we got the colour on the card. We got the barrage colour. Yellow. I think it's the last card that's up there, and we got a diamond. And I was saying about it being a yellow diamond and mocking me because it was going to have the colour and it was going to have the diamond symbol in the barrage for the naval gunfire needs a circle or a triangle. And I thought, does the colour not still maybe get the depth? And it does. Where are we here? Yeah, it's all the way up the top, isn't it? So let's just confirm this in case I've been lying in bed just hoping that was the case. So there's the naval gunfire column there, and we did not get the symbol, but we got the colour. And I said that it didn't matter if you got nothing at all. See, if you got no colour or no symbol, the Japanese unit's still disrupted, and in fact you would destroy any artillery there. But you're guaranteed to disrupt it. But the next three, remove depth, remove depth, remove depth. And that's not the one we got, which was the symbol. However, this is the one we got. We got the colour. We got the yellow colour. So Japanese disrupted, remove depth. So we did indeed get the depth marker. So that made things a little bit better. I mean, the fact that we didn't put the tank down, and annoyingly, we could have attacked the tank, couldn't we? Rather than taking the barrage on and disrupted it right now. And yellow would be completely disrupted, but I mean, yes, it would have cost me an action to carry out the attack with that, but remember, we've got 4 actions this turn as well, so, and I've not used one yet. So we did, in fact, get this. I'll have to put a note in the header. Well, some people might still comment on that, because I didn't catch it at the time. I just was disappointed, thought, so I might as well see what this was. Flamethrower with a 2, so that would have been quite nasty. It bumped it up to 4, didn't it? Because we would have had to go in and close combat that. So now, well, assuming we can survive, I mean, I'm not going to go in on that with just the 2 steps, but if we could survive this, and like I say, it's annoying now because I could have attacked with this unit, got the tank, got 6 strength against the 3, and just barrage, and then just disrupted it. Why did I not do that then? I don't know. Why did I not do that? Was there something stopping me from doing that? I don't think so, Grant. Why would I not have used the unit to attack then? What are you doing, Grant? This game's hard enough without doing stupid things. We attempted the barrage first on the tank. You know what I think it was? I think I was starting to think, if I can barrage this with the tank, barrage this with the naval gunfire, put them both disrupted, and then this guy could run away. Because he's stuck. Any hex he moves into is in yellow field of fire, and if this is not disrupted, he can't move any further. There's no real point in moving. I think that was my thought, but what I probably should have done was barrage this first, I mean, there was only one chance of it not hitting the depth marker, and that is if I got not the colour or the symbol, which I want to say I've got one once before in this game. But yeah, I wasn't thinking. I thought it had to be the symbol there for some strange reason. Then I thought, well, that's generally not the case. Usually the colour's the more common thing, isn't it? But yeah, well, I got that wrong. So, but no harm done. Fixed now. But I think what I should have done was barrage that first. Because if I got the depth marker, I might have been thinking to myself, well, let's just attack this tank, disrupt it, and then next turn. I mean, hopefully they stay disrupted as well, but if not, they're not going to hurt us next turn. Then we step in with the 4 steps and the flamethrower and CC that guy. I mean, I think part of me was also thinking, do I really want to get involved in this? Look at all this here, but I don't know. I mean, if this tank keeps up with the pace, and even that as a little 2-strength unit, if it's got the 2 strength and the 2... you know, I might be able to take some of these tanks on, especially if we can barrage these tanks and remove their depth markers. You know, it gives you a chance. But yeah. Anyway, that's fixed then. So let's get this part finished. Well, I did say I was going to look over things and think about what I was going to do down here, but I've not done that. So yeah, so I think initially I was going to push this into here, wasn't I? It's not really a great need because we can't create the flank on this until we move into there, and we don't really want to move. Well, are we not going to have to at some point? So if that, I mean, I'm only going to be able to... I'm not going to be able to disrupt this. I think I was trying to find a way of getting in on this yellow, yeah, because this guy's ranged underneath, but we decided that this was a forest hex because it's got that little bit of forest in it. And it does hold true for coming down the road. In fact, is that not a forest hex too? It is, yeah. So it does kind of hold true that the road's coming down through the... Sorry, I'm saying forest. Jungle. The road's coming down through the jungle, so every one of these hexes for purposes of attacking are considered forest hexes, and this one, although it's got just that little bit in it, it's still got a little bit in it. So I don't think I can range fire through that hex. It kind of looks like you should be able to, but I think go by the rules, I think that's saying that's a forest hex, so I can't. So, but where he would be able to fire from is this hex, but however, he's going to take another turn to move into this hex. Yeah, well, there's no real point leaving this guy. Well, can't he team up with somebody though? See, for instance, right here, we could take a chance and push this into the brown. Yeah, well, maybe we should be doing something like that. 1, 2, 3. That's a shame. He couldn't get to there. Yeah, I mean, this is going to require an action. Again, remember, there's 4 of them available. So I could move that into there and move the HQ into there, and maybe take it on that brown position next turn. It's on its own in the jungle, but if it built depth, and the thing is, if it fires, it's going to hit this guy and disrupt him. So you kind of want to be slightly better prepared. I can't move any of this because it's disrupted, so all I could do is set up this unit, come down the road a bit. Well, it doesn't matter where it goes, as long as it's within range of being able to reach that hex next turn, then we make that move into there maybe. So maybe I'll just leave that guy there then. Because like I say, I'm not creating this flank by moving this into here anyway until I do this. On saying that, when I do that, I want to have something in there, I suppose. I mean, unless you just... Feels sort of suicidal moving in there just now, but... And not only that, you can't get into this hex because you need to come through this. So you can't get in there. Well, it's a bit of a backlog then if we don't do anything here. Maybe I need to take a chance. If I came in here with 2 units and blue fires, it hits both of them and disrupts them, yeah. And then we don't have the flank situation. But what are you waiting for, Grant, really? What is it you're waiting to happen? To take this blue position out, we've got to take that risk, haven't we? I can't get anything round into this hex either because I need to stop in these hexes and this is going through jungle. Well, not initially. I could move into here with this guy, like I've said. Yeah, I mean, I can't just sit there. This needs flanking before I'm getting a look at the depth marker. I mean, I don't have any more naval gunfire markers. Now, hold on. The tank could barrage and remove the depth marker, but that doesn't help us either. We still need to flank it. So in all honesty, I'm better making a move into this hex, I think. And taking our chances. Like I say, it's a shame I couldn't move this guy down into there, because then we could have 3 units in intense blue fire, and then at least we're guaranteed the flank at the end of it, but I can't do that, so... yeah, there's no way of doing it, because I can only put 2 units in here, and that's what's going to get hit if blue fires. Right. I was going to say, right, I'm just going to do it because, like, what we can't just sit there and wait for miracles to happen. So, but if we did put something in here, then that's going to be as close to that. And that, if this can only fire twice, that's right, isn't it? The priority is fire dot priority. So they're both an intense unit with it's most steps, and then closest to firing unit, and this would be the firing unit, not this. So I would assume that it wouldn't be, if we had units in there, that this wouldn't be considered to be 1 away. I mean, sure, it's still 2 away, and this would be 2 away. But the other thing here is, if I put, you know what, I'm only going to be able to get 1 unit in here because I've nothing else down here, and this guy can only move through jungle. So, yeah, what I could do is put this and the engineer down into here and put this guy into here. Then, if blue fires, it hits L37 and A17, and at least the engineer's still left up for the flank. And we move that down there. That's, yeah, because steady fire's not going to matter, is it? Right, come on, let's do it. That's within 2. So these are coming down into here. Free move from the command post and command. That's coming down into here to basically just draw some of the fire. I mean, hopefully blue doesn't fire. And if it doesn't, I don't know, that guy might be backing up after that. Okay, so that to there, and now we have to move, well, you feel like you have to move that into there, because now, whatever happens, man, if yellow comes up with a leader, with a star symbol on it, you know, well, that yellow fires into there as well. You know, there's loads of other things that could happen, but I'm thinking if blue fires, then I think, if nothing else happens, we've still got the flank attack on this, and we'd get a look at the depth, and yeah, I mean, it would only be a 1 strength there, 3 there, that'd be, and then what is this, 7, that'd be 10, an attack of 10, but again, you can maybe get tank support as well, so Yeah, because we'd be waiting for just a miracle. There's nothing that's we need to move. Yeah, we need to move. We need to give ourselves and put units in a position that if it does fire, then you've got at least a chance at attacking it after you're all disrupted and whatever. Okay, let's go with that. Now, this guy here, I suppose, could just move on here because he wants to get... Well, no, he's probably better coming down into here, actually. Because then at least he can come along like one. Well, he can't go 1-2, but yeah, that's true. Actually, maybe it might be better putting him into there because this is only one unit, so at least I could push that along into there. Maybe, although that's going to concentrate it. Again, these are all kind of maybes, Grant. I don't think I'm going to be able to move through any of this stuff anyway, so I think I will just move them there, actually. And this idea of this now is sort of... Well, what I could do is move this along and get prepared for these two units moving into here and here. And then what is in this, then? Problem is, this can't move onto the road and keep moving because it's coming in from a non-road hex. Yeah, see it as an HQ. That's what I was kind of hoping. Ooh, he's got a bit of range as well, mind. So that helps as well. No, it doesn't if you're firing through the jungle again. Yuck. Well. Okay, right, that's set like that for now. So this would be a paid for action. Well, I don't think we're going to move this guy just yet then, are we? No, I think we're just going to wait with him. This I might well move along, but something needs to take its place. 1, 2, 3. Are we getting up to 3 next turn? We are, by the way. We are. Is the garrisons based on... Mind you, no, you're not going to leave this empty, Grant. What I could do is maybe leave that one empty. No, hang on, Grant, you're getting our Japanese fire phase first. So let's not be stupid. Well, I mean, I could just move, because that is moving into jungle as well. Even if I came in from this hex, it's still moving into jungle from a non-road. So this would still have to stop. So this guy could move along here. I think the yellow, I think I'm going to leave this, because we've got that sneaky little bit up the back here. So I don't think... Right, so that's an action. I don't think he's going to move. That wouldn't be an action. Let's spend an action, yeah? Yeah, let's spend an action on this guy. And move him 1, 2... Yeah, I'm not going to bother moving over to that red yet. So 1, 2, 3, that's down the road. Although it's through the jungle, we started on road, so we can continue as if... yeah, it says road, yes. Ignore effects of other terrain on movement when entering a hex through a hex side crossed by a road. That's why it's free here, but from here to here there's no road, and this is considered jungle, so we'd have to stop. Right, insane. Right, what I'm going to do with this, which I think I'm going to do that with this. Yes. So he's going to move into there. That is a free action. So yeah, probably not moving him. That should be able to be garrison next turn. And I'll tell you what, this as well. Is it? Yes, that's nice. So that'd be nice. It allows them to move on. Well, I'm not sure after that, but the thing is, that's going to stretch out 1, 2, 3 and grab this guy, give him an action. I couldn't have got to him. I'll get this guy in action too. These are all fine anyway. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, but it's going to be a bit before you can garrison. Yeah, it's going to be a bit before you're looking at garrison that. So it might be better allowing it to go to 3. And it might actually be a time to move it. Let it go to 3, let it grab that and that. I suppose that's a 4, isn't it? But 4's right at the end of the track, you know. 3's next turn, and then 4's 1, 2, 3 turns after that. So I don't know if we can wait all that time. Well, no, stop, Grant. Can we not? This HQ's moving up there. Where did I say I would like to put that? Right there. And then allow that to get to 2. That'll grab that, and that. Yes, correct. That's, in fact, that's what we're doing. Right, well, let's move on. I don't think there's any more to do here. I mean, I could come back and look at this guy. I don't think I need to look at that guy. So, right, now this time I've got this tank that can move as well. So we've got this tank here who just can't seem to go off the beach. They might be able to next turn, but let's hope the artillery stays away from him. That's risky, isn't it? Yeah, I shouldn't have that there. I'm pretty sure right now I would prefer. I need these. It's a long time away before you get that artillery coming in. It's turn 17. We're only on turn 11. Okay. Is anything happening down here? No, we're prepared for this to be assaulted. That's about the best we can do. We moved this guy here to be able to carry out the barrage, didn't we? That's why I moved that guy there. I think at first a strange idea about moving this other unit out here as well and putting it in the likes of here so that we could 1, 2, 3, we could reach both these hexes, but I think you're getting ahead of yourself there, Grant. So don't think anything else is going to move, and I don't think I want to move the HQ unless this tank is able to move away, and again it's not. So this would be an action to move these 2. These are better just hanging around. They can come down and help with some of this, maybe, because I still think we need a little bit of something here, just speed bumps to just stop. Because if they do wipe this out, they're going to come in, and that'll be game over for sure. Okay. Right. So, well, yeah. Unfortunately, this guy's just going to sit there, whereas he could have attacked with that tank, and this could be disrupted right now. Yeah. If we attack the tank, it's equal. We don't have the weapons. He would normally gain depth, but he doesn't because he's a tank. So it's just no effect. And with no other. Yeah, this is just out of range, isn't it? Just look in there. Well, we can't. We attempted a barrage on this anyway. Can't reach it though. Well, he's out of command as well, so don't even think I could do that. That's why the tanks need to be beside. They need to be in command. Well, let's get this tank moved up to a better place then. Possibly here. But would be better in here and just staying away from the yellow field of fire. Remember the extension, they would extend into there. Well, let's move the force up first and then we can... What are we going to do here? I can't get right into that hex just now, but I can move into this hex, or in fact, this one could move into this hex. This is a strength of 6. And this is a strength of only 5. 6 attacking into the jungle. Again, you're going to need, well, if I can get 8, that would be good. So we want this tank moved up. This HQ is going to move up to here. This tank can go here as well. And then it's in range of that. So, yeah, I'm going to move this into here then. And yeah, I'm going to go around the back and assume it's okay. I mean, 1, 3, 2, 3. I mean, should there be yellow fire dots in there? Corrections map. Positions hexes B8 and B9 should be connected by a dotted orange line. B8 and B9. Is that here? Yeah, it's down here. Yeah, I think we looked at that earlier in the playthrough. These they don't have the dotted line, but it's clearly a position group, you know. The water fire symbols of each landing box on tree should be brown and purple, not brown and blue. Yeah. And then, well, that's it. That's all that I've got there. Is there any other hexes that do any of that? There's not, is there? Is it worthwhile asking another daft question? Wake Martin up again. I'm sure he loves some of my questions. Slapping his forehead right now. I don't think there is anything else that I can see. Because even this one here fires into this hex. Well, purple actually fires into there as well. Just feel it looks like the only hex on the map. I mean, you could argue, well, you could at least question this hex as well. My question is better being, well, first of all, 1323 and 1324 don't have any fire dots from this yellow position. Is there any issue with crossing between 1323? Well, first of all, can I move into 1323? And then can I move from 1323 to 1324? And is there no yellow fire into these hexes? And also, would this be considered any kind of infiltration move? I mean, I think the answer to all these is, well, not no, but yes and no. Like, yes, I can move into there. Yes, I can move into there. No, there's no fire into there. No, there's no infiltration move required. A more legit sort of question is, because this looks like a beach hex, and this is a beach hex, but there's no, I've not got an example of that anywhere, have I? Where it's crossing from a beach hex to, I'll tell you where. No, hold on, here, look, see this there? It's got the shallow water. So this has got shallow water, right? And there's not, you can see there's just water between that. But because this is shallow water, my understanding is you can move from that to that. If that wasn't lightly coloured like that, I think that's the same situation as up here. Because that is like that. So crossing from there to there is crossing over the water, I think. Shallows, does it tell you anything about the shallows? I mean, it's got it on the map. The only bit I recall reading about it was for the patrol action. I'm going to go and type it in and see if I can find it in the rules anywhere. Right, there's only one mention when doing a search of shallow, the word shallow in the rulebook. There's only one mention of it, and that's regarding the patrol action. So that is the only time it seems relevant that you can trace across them. Okay, I think I might just go and ask this sort of set of questions as well. Just set it up. So give me a few minutes. Okay, I went and popped a little question out there and took a photo as well. So basically asking, first of all, should these not have fire dots? And if not, it looks quite feasible for me, and that's what I'm going to do. Now, if it comes back and somebody says these should have intense fire dots for some reason, then I'm going to allow myself to change this move, I think, because I wouldn't be doing this. I'm only doing this because it looks like an easy way of getting at the yellow position. I think that would be okay. What I would do instead with this guy, hang on. So what was I saying? What did I do? I moved them into here from here, wasn't it? I mean, what I would have actually done, I think, is move them. Well, I'm going to move this other guy up there, though, I think, anyway. Let's just I mean, that looks alright. I don't see the issue with that move at all. But should there be a yellow third on here? Surely that would have come up in the past. You know? Well, okay, I'll see if I can make a change to it if probably more than likely Martin's going to reply to that. If he says, yeah, there was a rattle or something was talked about before. I mean, did I search for the hexes? Or A17? I think I searched for A17. Yeah, no, I think I searched for the hex numbers as well on BGG and I never got any hits. Okay, so I'm going to go with that and we will see. So, well, I suppose I don't want to really put him in the steady fire. I want to try and move him around there till we're ready. Probably get 2 sets of units in there and then move in. I mean, I know it's steady fire, but we need a bit of a force because remember, this is only 5 strength in total. So, and this guy can go 1, and that's a clear hex, 2 into there. Yeah, see again, look. I mean, that looks okay though. That's similar to what we're talking about. Whereas the one down beside the red position definitely does look like that wouldn't be allowed. I mean, unless I come back and told that is an allowed move then. So 1, 2, I think that's okay. And then of course now we're coming through this jungle now as well. So what are we going to leave in this blue position? Can we want this up to here? Can we move this up to the blue position? But what's going to take over here? What's in here? That's just a little engineer in there. You could pop in there. Mind you, that little engineer could go up there. Is it not better sending the 3 strength unit up? Yeah, let's do that. So 1, 2, 3 and A16 with that guy. Ugh. Doing this an awful lot now. These are both flipped. They're both not as good as what I'd have liked. So that one's going to move up to there. And then, yeah, see, I mean, is this the range one? No, is it this one? It's that one way down here. But it's no point having any range stuff. Well, I tell you what, that would be a good position for the range one. Yeah, so maybe try and work him. Well, we're not ready yet. That needs to move into there, and then we need something into. Well, something can be in there next turn, Grant. That can be in there next turn. That can be in there next turn. So let's get this range guy so that he can be in here next turn, and then we've got a bit of an attack. So 1, 2, 3. We're in the tanks. We're in the brown tank. Well, if I go there, that's fine. So I'm going to move 1, 2 into there as well. Well, that might mean, let's put that guy back just now. So I'm moving that into there. That's a free action. Because I'm occupying that anyway, so maybe not need. Right, he's going up into there then. Right, he's going to have to take risks then. He's just a wee one-stepper. I'm going to have to wrap this up as well, because we're 35 minutes, so this is going to be an hour and a bit. There's not much more to do, but... Well, I mean, I suppose I could just move him into there as well. Yeah, let's just do that. So, to be honest, if anybody's going to stay behind, it's going to be the guy underneath. So, I'll maybe just put him in there. And then we've got the range guy on top that we want to position, like I've said, into here. So it's 2 away from that. We want to do that next turn. Right, that's good. So probably don't need to move this, although... Right, the tank, where are we going again? Is it just here? That's within 2 of that, 2 of that, and 2 of that. So the tank's going to move. Yeah, tank's within 3 of that. And what I want to try and do is get this tank to be able to be in range of that maybe next turn. Is that feasible? 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it is. So am I just moving this tank into here? I mean, you could push him on 1 hex further. He was here, wasn't he? Actually, yeah, they've both not done anything. Yeah, maybe push him into here so that he might be wanting to go and look at this as well. That doesn't really matter. No, hold on. I don't want to push him further because remember this isn't established as a command post yet. So, no, that's fine because the HQ's going in there. So I'm going to go 1, 2 with that tank. That was a free action. He was in command. I think I'm going to just move that into there. And I'll move that into there as well. Problem with that, this is still sitting in the yellow tank's field of fire. Maybe it's better having 2 steps sitting there. You would not want to lose that hex, would you? But if I'm putting the HQ in there, these are then not going to get an action. I've still got 3 actions to use here. I'm not going to use them, am I? Maybe I'll just leave K35 there then. Well, I mean, if this gets hit, I think I will just leave that there for now. So I'm going to move this HQ 1, 2 into here, and that's where I want to base it. Yeah, okay. Right, quickly moving on. Right, well, it doesn't look like this guy's going to do anything. He's not going to get out of the yellow field of fire. He's as well just sitting there and we'll hope that yellow doesn't... Well, I say yellow doesn't fire. It is a yellow tank, so it would depend on what the tank does. But if it does any kind of firing, then that guy's going to be hit. The good thing is he's only going to be hit and not disrupted, so... Although it's going to reduce me down to 1 step, but hey-ho. That's how it goes. Right, nothing more here. It's just this tank, I think. I did say I was just going to leave these. I've got 3 actions. No, there's a slight feeling of moving that spot. I don't know. I think not. Maybe I think just leave this. So the tank is definitely going to go. Right, the tank's not going to get into range, is he? Oh, that's annoying. 1, 2, 3. I put the HQ there, but no, I really want the HQ there because I want to plank it down next turn. Well, yeah, hold on here. We're not ready. You're not going to be ready next turn to attack yellow anyway. So, and the purpose is to get in a position. We might be wanting this tank to be able to support the fire here or here maybe. So okay, so I'll just move it. As long as I'm keeping away from the yellow. 1, 2, 3. That's fine. I'll just move that to the. That was an action. Like I say, I still have 2 actions, but I think I'll just leave these. I can't push too much away from there. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Right, okay, I think that's everything. Any other HQ moves? No, this is staying just now. Like I say, if I can get that tank moving, I'm probably going to... I say I'm going to take it away, but I mean, what's it going to do? Everything up there has got free actions anyway. Well, most of it. And we've got an HQ up there that's going to... I don't know, maybe... Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Okay, right, let me straighten everything up and just have a quick look before because like I say, I do have 2 actions left, but I don't think I've got a use for them. Right, that's everybody straightened up. We do have a couple of disruption removals from this guy, obviously. Yeah, he's kind of hoping that yellow doesn't come up, I think. What else? Blue. Yeah. Yellow and blue, we don't want to see. That disruption comes off as well. And that's it. Oops. That is a turn done, I think. No more disruption that I can see. Okay. Phase marker moves back. I'm going to grab these cards out of the way. No need for a reshuffle just yet. Turn moves on to turn 12. Cash of it loss goes up to 24. That's a turn before the night turn. So 24, 4, 8, 12, 16, 18. So we're 6 away. Yeah, we took on our 2 hits that turn, didn't we? So 6 away, so still hanging in there. But the force is getting weaker, isn't it? It's getting weaker, and yeah. Well, we need some luck. We need the luck to keep ticking over, right? To keep us going. But does it look like we could get slightly further? We only got to turn 13 the last time. Well, remember the what is it? Counter-attack event is not went yet, and it's going to go in the night turn if it doesn't go in turn 12. And remember, they get to do it twice. So turn 12, if it doesn't happen, our US action phase needs to consider that we need to have a look at what's going to counter-attack. It's obviously the 4 tanks, and then it can be 4 other units, and you know what? That's no. Well, hang on. They can't be firing onto the beach. Oh, he'll not be available for counter-attack because he's already firing onto the beach. Ooh, that's good. So we don't consider any of that. I don't think, is it non-artillery positions as well? Is it within 3 or 4? Well, these 3 tanks are going to do it anyway, so we can look into that and try and prepare for it as best we can. Right, I better cut this now because it's turning into a long part. So I do hope, I was planning on maybe coming straight back. I don't know. I had plans to set something else up on the table. Finish with Trismegistus over there. I was just trying to pack it away a bit earlier there, put everything away. I was thinking about setting Space Corp up. I suppose the thought of it in a new game, I was just like, oh, really, do I want to really try and do that? But once you get going, mate, it's fine. But I'll see. I mean, I'm quite keen to see how this next turn is going to pan out. Japanese Fire card, as always, is going to be huge, but yeah. Okay, we'll see what happens. I'll be back soon. Cheers.